Let's see if he really says this. I want to know if he really says this. Let's see.
Hold on.
Get out of here.
Jackson throws. Got a man wide open. It's Andrews.
Now, I'm just trying to figure out how did he drop that? How did he drop that? You know, no hate against him, but man, he ended up dropping not just this one, but another big catch to put them back on the map.
They dropped the ball. Roll, flip it. Got.
If you didn't see what just happened now, I'm going to show the rest of it, and you're going to get mad. I promise you'll get mad. If you're a Ravens fan, you'll get mad. I don't want to open up any more wounds. That's still healing, but this is going to rip the Band-Aid right off.
Got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion in his hands. Drop as well earlier, and for the game to go possibly to overtime.
Now, you know, it's, I don't know what should happen. Put in a comment below what you think should happen to the player. You know, should they just move past it and move on? You know, because it is the end of the season for them now. Should I just move on from it, or, you know, do you think he'll get traded or anything like that? Hopefully, everything goes good in his direction, in his favor, because I don't want to see a good player, you know, out of the sport that they love. But in those moments where Lamar needed you, you couldn't cut the mustard, pretty much. 2 big plays where he needed you. And Lamar, he can't blame himself. He can't blame himself because he has other players on the team. Whatever amount is on the field at that moment, that's how many other players are on that field that make an impact on those plays. So it's never just Lamar. Unless he just constantly keeps throwing interceptions and fumbling and stuff like that, you know. But the other stuff that's out of his hands, he can't control that. But this, you know, the tight end's supposed to be already able to catch that ball. Tight ends are meant to be in the right place at the right time. And he was in the right place at the right time, but he just couldn't secure the package. Let's see.
Okay, so that was a terrible loss at ending to the season. If you're
It was bad. It was bad.
You're a Ravens fan, to go out like that is just absolutely gut-wrenching, especially on a routine type of play. But interestingly enough, it seems like this was the exact same play call in the game against the Steelers a few years back with the same end result.
Okay. So he's okay. So 89 been doing this. All right. I think I know what I'm going to say. What the next direction should be for him. But it's like, you don't want to see a good player go. But, you know, if you're going to keep dropping those catches, what is it, a slant route, post route? If you know, come on.
That said, I know most fans are blaming Mark Andrews for the loss. The only excuse he has is that he slipped and the ball was slippery from the shitty weather. But nonetheless, you got to catch that ball.
Yeah, you can't blame him for anything, really. He's a great player. He won MVP so many different times. And just in this situation, I think it's actually the last situation too with Flowers, where Flowers had the ball in his hand, he dove, and then he fumbled in the end zone, and then it became a touchback. You know, so I think the people who he trusts to catch the ball, they just don't. I don't know. They're just not showing up. That's all. That's my opinion. They're just not showing up, and they could have won that game. They could have won that game a bunch of times, and it just didn't happen that way. And unfortunately, he got to try again next year, and hopefully he stays with the Ravens because they have a really solid team, but they got some things to work on, and got some new people in certain positions to replace and fill and strengthen that offensive team. Defense is good, but yeah, he's gonna need some more people to throw it to that he can count on.